positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everyone. Coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first... Yaoki makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes the 1-2. Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Justin Turner will be the batter. Here's a hard hit ball up the middle, and Hamels can only watch it as it's into center field for a base hit. Yasiel Bowen one away. Grounded fouled off to the right. He's ready now to pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Starting lineup for the Brewers looks like this. Carlos Gomez will stand in here in Game 1, and he'll be looking to put a disappointing division series behind him.
Yeah, it was disappointing in that he wasn't able to really carry much of the load, but I know he's grateful to have a shot at redemption here in the League Championship Series.
And now a pitch on the way. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Jonathan Lucroy will take his cuts now. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Ryan Braun will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
Here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find.
In the dirt, might not be enough to try it. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here's a 1-0. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Braun round second. He's heading for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple. Chris Davis will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1. We've played an inning. No score. Adrian Gonzalez leads things off now in the top half of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. What can he do here? 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Got him. So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Now a drive out to left center field. And that's going to wind up splitting Davis and Gomez and rolling all the way to the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Mickey Rincon will get his first shot at it here. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. No throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease from the stretch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
And struck him out. Jimmy Rollins will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. That's in there, base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Brewers 0. Chris Carter is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Robert Werner will get his first opportunity now. Now the first pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Heisey is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Chris Davis get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nori Aoki ready to go here as we begin the third. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Justin Turner will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And he got him. Yasiel Puig will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. He waits, now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. He's ready, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. So it's second and third with 1 gone now. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch.
And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Howie Kendrick will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. First offering on the way. Mickey Rincon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
This is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Martin Maldonado makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And pitch on the way. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Paul Hamels will stand in for the first time here. Now the first pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And Gomez can fly. He's headed for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. Jonathan Lucroy will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And a swing by Rollins, and this is on the ground out to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Brett Anderson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Got him. So Hamels had it working that half of the inning. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. First pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1-1 on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Heisey has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Chris Davis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2. Chris Carter will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Aoki is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 3-0. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Nori Aoki is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Justin Turner will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. Yasiel Puig will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And here's the first pitch. Adrian Gonzalez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Robert Werner will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Martin Maldonado will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. And the pitch.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
Howie Kendrick is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Now another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. The 0-2 once more. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a line drive. But foul. Here comes another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knee.
After that one, too.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Chris Heisey will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Billy Burns is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Billy Burns.
And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out ball to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt. But I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
That's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Brewers are challenging the previous.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now the question is if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe. And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off. And the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Here's Carlos Gomez. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The 1-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Puig is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Yeah, they had to scratch and claw to get it done, but this sac fly finally gets them on the board. Hey, the way things are going, they'll take it.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Ryan Braun will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And that's a fair ball.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4-irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line, but he manages to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up in front. Starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. He's set, now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Here now the 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On to the 7th here in Game 1. Dodgers lead this one 3-1. Tyler Thornburg is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Davis has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Brett Anderson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a good 1 for 3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night. Justin Turner will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Yasiel Puig will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Too low, 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 2-2 home. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. On the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. His first homer so far in the series. And the Brew Crew has cut this to a 3-2 ball game now. again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. That home run being called a 426-foot shot. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out. Chris Davis will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Heisey is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Martin Maldonado will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
To right field. Puig is right there. And that will retire the side. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman.
And a shot back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Howie Kendrick would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And this is on the ground to third. And he's set down 1 away. Mickey Rincon will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Pause, now the pitch. Comes back with a fastball again as he's in control. 0-2.
0-2, you gotta shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. Can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Chris Heisey will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They're up 3-2. Tyler Thornburg will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. And that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Carlos Gomez will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo home run off the bat of Carlos Gomez. His first homer here in the series, and the Brewers have drawn even now at 3-3.
That great work he's done on the mound, well, it just got undone on one swing. He's gone from being in total control to we got ourselves a tie ball game.
There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a a double switch here. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Now here's a swing and a fly ball out to center for the new man just inserted into the ballgame. And the catch made out there by Ethier, and that's out number 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on the way. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And Rollins will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. On to the 9th inning from Miller Park. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Jim Henderson comes on now trying to keep this ball game tied. Jimmy Rollins will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now here's the pitch. Rollins swings and misses as he's behind here 0-2.
And this is how he's just going to mess with your mind up there. You wind up taking the pitches that are in the strike zone, and then you chase after the ones that are nowhere close. You know what? That is good pitching.
Now the first pitch. Andre Ethier is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. On the slider right there for a called strike, and he's in a real deficit now, down 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Chris Davis will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pitch on the way. And he reaches for one out of his zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Chris Carter will step in. He homered his last time around. Here's the first offering. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
The 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
2-2 pitch on the way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Robert Werner will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Up with it is Rollins. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Justin Turner will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
For the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
You can do it. All right, let's win, Brewers. Come on, Blue Crew.
Now the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1, 2, 3 the last time around.
Right, and there were 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Let him keep going.
Base hit. Yasiel Puig will step in. A ground out victim as last time. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Adrian Gonzalez will step in. A base hit in his last time. Too high, 1-0. Come set, now the pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a dangerous fastball.
Well, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow. He's got it for 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Payoff pitch coming. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. First pitch to him. All right, goes right after the first pitch here and shoots it back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Brad Peacock will be the new pitcher. Mickey Rincon will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. One out and a runner on second base. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded softly to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base. So he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Kenley Jansen will get the call here an inning later than usual as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Chris Davis is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
So 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Now the 1-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Ethier is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Martin Maldonado will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Scooter Gennett will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The next pitch. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. The 2-0. And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single. Gelman Monahan will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fastball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Has a look now to pitch. And there he goes towards second. It's a hard hit ball back up the middle. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Time for one last check of the line score.